Hey folks, in this video we are going to be walking you through several of the neighborhoods here in Nashville, Tennessee. So that way if you're thinking about making a move, but you're not exactly sure where you want to end up here in Nashville, then you need to stick around for this video because I'm going to give you kind of a quick high-level overview of everything inside of Nashville. That way you can get a better idea of what the city has to offer. If you hang around to the end of the video, I'll also share with you kind of a quick market update. That way you can stay current with everything going on here in the real estate market in Nashville, Tennessee. Folks, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living, working, playing, and enjoying Nashville, Tennessee, then go ahead and click that subscribe button. Tap the bell for notifications. That way you can be the first to know about the market here in Nashville, Tennessee. My name is Mark with Welcome Home Nashville, Tennessee. And folks, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Nashville, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, folks, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with us, all in the description below, so that we can help you make a smooth move here to Nashville, Tennessee. Alrighty folks, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, this is a map of Nashville, Tennessee. And first off, I'm gonna get my little tool going here, and then we're going to highlight our top 5 hottest neighborhoods here in Nashville. So you've got the Gulch right here, right next to downtown, super close to Broadway, all your bars, everything like that, that's right through here in the downtown area on Broadway. Tons of stuff to do. That's all the honky tonks, all the live music, all the restaurants, everything you could really want to do is right down here on Broadway. Now, obviously, as you can see, there's plenty of Nashville left to experience. So, you know, if downtown isn't really your thing, obviously, you've got other areas to enjoy as well. So downtown, again, you've got all your bars right in this little area right here. Right there, you have all your government buildings. There's actually a park there that they host music events at every summer, and they typically run through the summer right into the fall. It's called Live on the Green. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely love that concert series. It's so much fun. You know, tons of vendors set up. Everybody, it just, the streets are shut down. It gets packed. It is a great time. Tons of awesome artists. You've also got Nissan Stadium right over here. That's where the Tennessee Titans play. So catch yourself a football game, you know, hear some live music, go to a concert, grab some dinner, go shopping at 5th and Broadway. That's a new shopping center that has been opened up right there at the top of Broadway on 5th Street, obviously. After you experience downtown and all that good jazz, you know, you can head back over the Gulch. Again, it's full of restaurants, shopping, bars, really cool bars, by the way, really cool venues, great places to eat. There is actually one bar in the Gulch. I love it just because it's so much fun. It's miniature bowling. You're bowling with skee balls, and it's set up just like a real bowling alley. Absolutely love it. Great fun. Tons of stuff to do in the Gulch. And then we go right over here to Music Row. That's one of our other neighborhoods on our top 5 hottest neighborhoods videos in Nashville. Definitely need to watch that if you haven't yet. But anyways, Music Row is where all of your historic recording studios, producers, things like that. A lot of those folks are located right in here in Music Row. Most of the housing, I forgot to mention the housing between the Gulch and Music Row. So most of your housing here, actually I'd say 99% of it, is going to be condos and apartment complexes. So there are a couple single family homes over in the Music Row area. And then if you stray just either side of Music Row, obviously you see you've got Vanderbilt University here. There's plenty of single family homes kind of more surrounding the university. Obviously college kids need a place to stay, so there is quite a bit of single family housing and condos, things like that as well. Then you go over here to our next neighborhood on our top 5 list, Sylvan Park. Great place to hang out, super walkable part of Nashville. Just about everything is within walking distance, including Hattie B's over here. Hot chicken. We've got the Nations, another one of our top 5. And then my personal favorite, we've got all of East Nashville over here. Basically, all of this area is considered East Nashville, folks. So I'll go ahead and clear this off for you. We'll get our list going here. That way, there we go. Hang on one moment. Perfect. All right. Oop. Perfect. Okay. All right, guys. So I'll re-highlight our neighborhoods for us so that you can just see where they are on the map real quick. So we've got the Gulch, we've got Music Row right in here, we've got the Nations, we've got Sylvan Park, and then we've got East Nashville. Whoops. Let me clear that one. There we go. We've got East Nashville right over there. Perfect. All right, guys. So we'll go ahead and kind of jump into the schools here. Whoops, my map isn't interactive. Okay, that's all right. You know where our neighborhoods are. That's totally fine. So we start looking at our schools in the area, right? So you've got Vanderbilt University here. Phenomenal. Absolutely no need to explain the reputation Vanderbilt University has. You've got Tennessee State University just over here. And basically any one of these neighborhoods, folks, you can get to these schools and most of these points on my map here within about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on traffic. Traffic is a big thing in Nashville, so obviously it depends on traffic. But anyways, let's go ahead and start kind of the Gulch area, what there is to do and everything like that. So just up here, you've got the Frist Art Museum. The Frist is absolutely incredible. They do different exhibits very regularly. If you are a fan of the fine arts, you absolutely have to go see the Frist and experience it for yourself. It really is just absolutely incredible. You've got another, I'm sure, you know, if you have friends, family, anybody like that has come to Nashville on a vacation or a trip, more than likely they've seen the murals on the wall. These types of murals are scattered throughout Nashville. Very, very popular. Folks love taking pictures in front of them, being able to post that and all that good jazz. So plenty of stuff to do in this area. Like you've got the Johnny Cash Museum. That's right downtown on 2nd Avenue. Highly recommend that. If you've never been there, you want to learn a little bit more about the Man in Black, that is the place to do it. You've got Printer's Alley. So Printer's Alley is a little more low-key. It is just off of Broadway, right? So you've got Broadway right here. If you follow my cursor, you've got Broadway right here. Basically from 1st Avenue all the way up to 5th Avenue, right here near Bridgestone Arena and 5th and Broadway, you've got bars and restaurants and live music all the way up and down Broadway. So plenty of things to do and enjoy there. You've got the Ryman Auditorium. Again, another part of Nashville that needs no explanation. It is the Mother Church. It's been there for years and years and years and years. Plays an incredible role in the history of country music and Nashville's history as well. So again, that's one of those places, if you come to Nashville to visit, explore, anything like that, you absolutely have to see it, right? So anyways, Printer's Alley, a little bit more low-key than Broadway. It's just off of Broadway, and it's just as you may imagine. It is an alleyway. There are some great bars and restaurants there. My favorite, you've got Skull's Rainbow Room. You've got Bourbon Street Boogie Bar. Absolutely phenomenal. If you want to go in there and hear some live music, that is an incredible place to do it, and that's right there in Printer's Alley. So, again, that's the Gulch right there. Almost immediate access to downtown. You've got plenty of shopping and dining in the Gulch itself for you to enjoy. So you're never really going to have a shortage of things to do or experience. Like I said, we've got the Titans Stadium right over here. We've got the Capitol right down here. Just the other side of that, we've got the Nashville's Farmer Market. It is year-round. It is huge. Definitely a great place to go and grab some fresh veggies. You've got the Tennessee State Museum here and library. Absolutely incredible building, beautiful architecture. Need to go there and experience that. Just over here as well, you'll also have the Nashville Sound Stadium. That's Nashville's AAA baseball team. Absolutely wonderful stadium. They just built a new one a few years back, so it really, really is a great place to take the family and enjoy a baseball game. It doesn't really get overcrowded. You have all the amenities you would of an MLB stadium. Really a great place to watch a baseball game, folks. All right, then we go to our next neighborhood. We go to Music Row, right? So Music Row down here, you've got the historic RCA studio. Let me zoom in here. We've got all kinds of studios through here. You've got the Country Music Association. You've got Warner Music, Soundstage Studios, Columbia Studios, Hideout Recording Studios. You kind of get the gist with Music Row, There's plenty of music there, plenty of music production there, I should say. You do have parks scattered throughout Nashville. I love that about Nashville. Absolutely love it. You've got plenty of green space to get out and enjoy that incredible Tennessee weather anytime. So big cyclist here. There are actually a lot of greenway paths you can interlink through the city of Nashville, so plenty of opportunity to enjoy that, and you can kind of hop from park to park and really get a good view of Nashville as a whole. So another great thing to do if you're living in the Gulch, you're living in Music Row, you're living downtown, or even Sylvan Park, you've got the Parthenon, which is a scale replica of the Parthenon in Greece. Awesome place to visit. Really cool place just to learn about the history of the world, honestly, or Greek history. They also do have a couple art exhibits there, so really nice stuff there. Great for those folks who love fine arts. You've got the Centennial Sportsplex, awesome place to work out. You also have a indoor skating rink here, ice skating rink here. You can catch some high school hockey games if you enjoy watching hockey. Otherwise, you can go and do some ice skating yourself. Obviously, you've got TriStar Medical here, so huge hospital, very nice place, as well as Vanderbilt. So medical care is pretty much immediate access. Just about anywhere in Nashville. So then you go over to Sylvan Park. The Sylvan Park area, I really like Sylvan Park. I love that. There we go. I really love Sylvan Park just because just about everything you could need is walkable. If you do watch our video about the top 5 neighborhoods in Nashville, Chris and I actually did a lot of filming right down here in this area of Sylvan Park. Down at Edley's, we actually had Edley's for lunch. Really great barbecue, folks. Awesome community to explore and enjoy right outside downtown Nashville. If you go across the interstate, that's I-40 there. If you do commute in from I-40, that actually is the lowest volume of traffic you will experience going into Nashville. We'll touch more on that in just a few moments. But anyway, so let's go to the Nations. Let's check out the Nations. So the Nations, it did have a tornado. It was kind of a freak event. The Nations has not been hit with a tornado before, but a few years back it got hit by a tornado, and the last couple years or so it's been rebuilt to the absolute max. There is all kinds of new construction going in here. Obviously, you've got tons of things to do in the area. Frothy Monkey is probably one of my favorite. It's a coffee shop. They've got great breakfast foods. They make good coffee. Good place to stop in there. We've got 1979. Welcome to 1979. That's a recording studio there. Got another park here, England Park there, right along Richland Creek. You've got West Park, and then you've got the Cumberland River right through here. This map actually does not show it, folks, but there is a greenway that basically connects you one end of the Nations all the way to the other, and it just follows the bank of the Cumberland River there. Great place to cycle, great place to walk, and enjoy the afternoon, enjoy the weather, and then you're just down the street from Tennessee State University as well, so plenty of access. This area here, the Nations and Sylvan Park as well, is considerably quieter than say East Nashville, or more the downtown area like the Gulch and Music Row. Sylvan Park and the Nations is going to be a lot sleepier of a neighborhood for sure. Again, great place to live. Really accessible. You can walk just about everywhere, and there's plenty of things to do there. So moving on, let's go ahead and tackle the beast here. East Nashville, folks. East Nashville is by far my favorite community here in Nashville. Now, East Nashville is unique in that it is so large. It's actually broken down into multiple other neighborhoods. You've got Maplewood Heights, you've got Inglewood, Talbot's Corner, you've got Eastwood, Greenwood, Cleveland Park, Porter Heights, Rosebank, Barclay Drive. Yeah, I mean, East Nashville, East Nashville takes up a considerable portion of what is Nashville. I mean, if we zoom out, guys, you look at the area just of Nashville right in here, and you know, East Nashville's about the same size. So anyway, so let's go ahead and dive into East Nashville. So we did quite a bit of filming over in the 5 Points area. I love 5 Points. 5 Points Pizza. If you're a pizza fan, you have to make a stop at 5 Points Pizza. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful pizza. And 5 Points, it's just a cool little community right in here, folks. You've got great places to eat. You've got good bars. Really, really enjoyable. Another one of my favorites is just, I was going to say, if I can get it to pop up on our map here. Yeah, here we go. So you've got 5 Point Pizza, absolutely phenomenal pizza. My next favorite spot in East Nashville is Duke's. Duke's is a little dive bar type feel, but I always steer folks there, especially for lunch. They make the best sandwich you can get in Nashville. Just a deli sandwich, chips, and a pickle. Really simple stuff, but you cannot beat it. They use great ingredients, absolutely delicious sandwich. You do need to stop in there. So once we leave our 5 Points area, then we head over more towards Shelby Park. And you may be wondering what this huge green strip is here in East Nashville. Well, that is Shelby Park. It's roughly 9 miles of greenway for you to enjoy. And there's plenty of green space. There's a nature center, an education center. There we go, right there. You've got the Shelby Park Golf Course. Great course, by the way, for a city course. It's well maintained, absolutely beautiful. You do see a lot of nature there coming out of Shelby Park. So great place to play a round of golf. You've got the Cornelia Fort Air Park here as well. So basically this is a retired airport, very small airport, by the way. It doesn't compete with B&A anymore. B&A, Nashville's airport, has just about pushed out any other smaller airports in the area and is growing at an insane rate. They've gotten to the point now where they're actually building parking structures with hotels on top of them. So they really are trying to make the most of the space that they have at B&A. Anyways, folks, you've got a full airstrip here. Folks go out there and rollerblade, cycle, fly kites. There's a playground as well for the kids, so you can go and get a run in while the kids hang out and enjoy the playground. And there's plenty of nature to enjoy, plenty of greenway trail to walk. And then just across the river there, you've got the Two Rivers Golf Course as well, but we'll touch on that whenever we do, whenever we focus on like Donaldson, Mount Juliet, Old Hickory type area. But for today, we'll focus on East Nashville and Nashville as a whole. So you've got a YMCA over here. You've got plenty of things to do, plenty of places to enjoy. Here we go. We've got Frothy Monkey again, Butcher and the Bee. There's one bar I was looking for. I wanted to show you. It's a very, very cool bar. I believe it's just outside of 5 Points here. Anyways, it's a bar that is built in a historic home. It really is a cool venue to enjoy, and very few people know about it. It's definitely more of a locals type spot. You've also got, if you continue through here, you cross over from downtown, head into East Nashville, cross through 5 Points, and just head down Gallatin Avenue here. You've got Publix, Kroger, all that good jazz. You've got plenty of shopping over in here. Some different locally owned stuff as well. You also have, I wish I could see it here or have it pop up on our map for us. We have the Cobra. Cobra is another one of those, there we go, right here. the Cobra. That is probably one of my other favorite bars in East Nashville. Really cool place to hang out, get some live music, and have a drink for sure. And then we go over to the other side of Ellington Parkway here in Cleveland Park area. You've got more dining, more parks, more things to do and enjoy. Really nice neighborhoods. New construction is going up everywhere in East Nashville, folks. I mean, it really is. If it's not a historic home that's been renovated, it is a vacant lot where a previous dwelling has been torn down and new construction is going in. So there really is new construction going in just about everywhere. Also over here in East Nashville, you've got Top Golf, just plenty of things to do. There's endless activities, especially in East Nashville. Like I said, folks, between all the smaller neighborhoods within East Nashville, each of those are like their own little community. So they've got their own little grocery stores, they've got their own locally owned businesses and art galleries, they've got different bars, all kinds of good stuff to enjoy. You really will not run out of things to do and explore there. So we'll go back to drawing here for you just to give you an idea, right? So all of our neighborhoods here in Nashville are pretty much, a 15 to 30 minute drive, depending on traffic, getting to the Nashville airport over here. If we zoom out just a little bit, we can see a little bit further out. International airport's right there. Oops, there we go. There we go. Get that off the screen for you. And then, you've got the International Airport right there. Meant to mention as well, while we're up here in East Nashville, you've got the Grand Ole Opry just across the river. We'll address that a little bit more when we get into the Hermitage Mount Juliet map videos, but Grand Ole Opry, if you were wondering where it's at, is right up here, just across the river from Cornelia Fort Air Park and Shelby Bottoms there. But anyways, folks, so you've got B&A just over here. Again, about a 15 to 30 minute drive outside of Nashville, depending on traffic that day. And speaking of traffic, let's go ahead and talk about that. So we're going to zoom out a little bit more. Your main highways coming into Nashville are going to be I-40, I-65, and I-24. Now, all the other routes heading into Nashville will also get backed up, but let me tell you, so if you are coming into Nashville, I-65, it will add a pretty decent amount of time to your commute. For example, I lived in Brentwood, Tennessee for a little more than a year there. We were renting. I was actually working downtown. I can show you exactly where our office was. Our office was actually right over here. It's now a clothing store. The company has since moved out of that building, but that was my office at one point. And then I lived just straight down 65 here in Brentwood. So normally that's about a 25-minute drive. In the morning with commute traffic, about 7:30 to 8 a.m., I would leave my house and drive to the office. It would add about 30 to 40 minutes to my commute every morning, depending on whether there had been an accident or anything like that. If you head over to 40, however, if you're heading in from the west side of Nashville, this is going to be your lowest volume of traffic heading into the city. In the morning, typically, there's not enough traffic on 40 to cause an issue or extend your commute by any significant amount of time unless there's been an accident. Now, if there's been an accident, obviously we all know, things happen, and it takes a while to clear an accident on the interstate typically. So that's about the only time you're going to run into really severe traffic heading up 40 into Nashville. However, on the other side, I-24 is about the worst commute you could ever ask for heading into Nashville. Typically, if you go down to Murfreesboro here, it's about a 35-minute drive from Murfreesboro into downtown. Any given day, if you are on the interstate from about 6 a.m. all the way to about 8:30, 9 o'clock, you are going to encounter probably some of the worst traffic you've ever seen heading up 24 into Nashville. Now, the opposite of that is true. Coming out of Nashville, basically from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m., you will be stuck in traffic on 24 heading out of Nashville. It's just part of it. That is part of living in Nashville. If you're commuting from Murfreesboro up 24 into Nashville, that is going to be your highest volume of traffic and oftentimes your highest volume of accidents. If you come over here to the opposite side, we actually did our Gallatin video just the other day. If you come up here to the Gallatin side of things, you'll be heading into Nashville from I-65 North. Now, that's not a bad commute. Traffic does get relatively congested, but it's not dead stop traffic. It's typically continually moving traffic. So about right in here, this part of the highway, as these two highways merge, that's where you start to encounter some pretty heavy traffic, and your commute will very likely be slowed down a little bit or extended a little bit. You'll spend a bit more time in the car. If you're coming from Lebanon, Mount Juliet area, down 40 into Nashville, again, the traffic is not going to be too bad heading into the city. Basically right there when you get near the airport or just past the airport up here around Clover Hill and Stewart's Ferry area, that's where you're going to start encountering some traffic, and by then you've got another maybe 10 to 15 minutes normally into Nashville. So typically it doesn't add that much time to your commute. But that, folks, that will about cover us there. That's our traffic. That's going to cover our schools, some of the fun things to do in Nashville, some of the things I really enjoy, and then our top 5 neighborhoods as well. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you stayed till the end. I can't wait to see you at the next video. We'll go ahead and wrap this video up and hit our outro, and we'll go ahead and catch you in the next video, folks. Alrighty, folks, so again, that's going to wrap up our tour, our map tour of Nashville, Tennessee. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll join me for the next map tour video. And just remember, folks, we get calls and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make their move to Nashville, Tennessee. And whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us that call, send us that text, shoot us that email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with Chris and I, all in the description below, so that we can help you make a smooth move here to Nashville, Tennessee. Until next time, folks, I hope to see you around town soon.